Good morning. It is Thursday morning, 20 to 11. Getting ready to go on this week's long run. 25k, ideally hoping for 2.5 hours. Just getting our vest ready. Some dates, unbelievable stuff. Because we're only going out for more than 2.5, shouldn't be out longer than that. Bring 2 bottles of fluid, 1 for each hour. First one would have 2 scoops of Tailwind. This is actually the second bottle, not the first. This is the one I'll start drinking after we've hit the hour mark. So this has my electrolytes. My carbs and caffeine in it. 2 scoops of that. It is brilliant stuff. Bit of water. And obviously, because that's not going to be too nice with just a bit of water now, we are going to try and a little bit of this magic stuff just to help the taste buds a little bit. Yeah, so for me on shorter training runs like this bottle here is 1 hour of nutrition. That'll do me for an hour. Obviously coming to longer events or race days, you'll have to take on maybe double this to keep your body going for longer efforts, but for a training run or for short ones, that's ideal. Then for me, first bottle, which I'll drink throughout the first hour. I'll just have 1 Precision Fuel 1500 electrolyte mixed into that bottle. Ideal. Let that simmer away. So that's my hydration for the 2 hours. It should be out for 2.5 hours. I'll pre-hydrate now, so I'm going to take on a little bit of electrolytes now, so I can kind of leave off drinking for the first 30 minutes maybe of my effort. That's when I'll start taking on my electrolyte. After the first hour is done, then after the first hour coming into the second hour, I'll start taking on this. And also throughout the first hour, I'll probably have a chew, nothing too serious, something just to keep the body going. This will be the main nutrition source for this run. Normally I'd have a little brunch bar or something like that. There are plenty of carbs in them, they're lovely as well. They go down a treat, they sit nice and easy in the stomach, but I don't actually have any today, so I'm going to have to suffer and have to do it out. I also just want to say that I am not a fucking expert at this stuff whatsoever. I myself personally love a bit of suffering, and this is why I do this shit on a fucking Thursday morning when I'm off work. Okay, things that I say, don't be taking 100%. This is just what works for me personally. It's what I've been doing, and I'm still figuring this out as I go. So if you're taking nutrition advice off of me, don't do that. To a certain extent, obviously some of the things I do are right, but a lot of the time I'm just winging it as I go. So that's a little fucking disclaimer. Please don't be copying what I do. My favourite part personally is the chafing lube. I'm not going to show this obviously because it's fairly graphic, but has to be done every single time. I suffer with chafing awfully, and this Slipstream stuff has kind of been the only stuff that works for me, so I put this on heavily before every single run, no matter what. Yep, that's the main job done. If I'm doing a longer effort, I'll carry this in my pack and I will reapply this several times throughout the duration of the run. And actually, while we're on the topic of packs, I'll show you what's in my pack. So I've got the Salomon Advanced Skin 12, absolutely amazing vest that was gotten. This is the recent fundraiser I just done called Get Kelly to Crumbling. We got this vest for that specifically, but it's brilliant, so I'll be using this from now on. I have it on the back for my safety because of Irish roads. Right, obviously, so we got the first bottle, which is just my electrolytes. Second bottle then is my Tailwind. I have gloves here because it's pretty cold today. My chew will also go in there. And I normally always throw in a little pack of sugar in case coming near the end, I start feeling a little bit sorry for myself. Take on a little bit of sugar and everything's okay. In the back of the vest, I've got my little thermal hat. Got my head torch in case I'm out a lot longer than I expect. Necessary toilet roll. And then I've got me windproof, rainproof jacket, which isn't really fucking proof of anything, but it's an extra layer of warmth if I need it. I need to get a new one, to be honest, because this one is shite. It's also very high vis, which is important because Irish roads, some of you know, are absolutely awful, and I do a lot of running on Irish roads, hence why I have this on all the time. But if needed, this is a lot brighter than this is. I like to normally keep all my nutrition on one side, and then all the so I know everything here hasn't been touched yet, and then when I'm finished with it, I put the wrapper on this side, so I know exactly. I just work from right to left. It's fairly chilly out there today, and it's a bit wet and miserable, so I have 2 layers on. I have a little Gymshark base layer, and then I have my quarter zip to keep in a little bit of warmth. If needs be, I can throw on that high-vis jacket that I have. Shoe of choice for today, Hoka Mach 5s. Look lads, it's fucking wet and it's miserable, right? GPS is ready to go. I don't want to do this really. It's the 3rd day and I'm off work and the house is nice and warm. Oh Jesus, actually that was close. I nearly forgot my fucking headphones. Crisis averted. Got me shocks. Listen to an old podcast or a bit of music or something on the longer runs. But yeah, like I don't want to be out here doing this today. Oh, and it's fucking windy. This is the joys of it. So I'm gonna plow on, try and get this done. I'll show you a bit of what I'm at throughout it. But yeah, this is it. Like a go of me out in the rain. That tower off up in the hill. That tower off up in the hill is my goal. It's miserable, it's cold, it's windy, it's wet. Ah, fuck. Still out here getting it done though. Come on, turn off you cunt. Just hit 5k there, so 1/5 of the way, tipping along nicely. I just came up the first hill. Perfect view. That tower is where I'm heading. I'm nearly there. I'm in bits. I'm on 9 kilometers. I've been dying sick with a flu all week. And realistically I shouldn't have just came back into training with a full long run, but at the end of the day you only have so many fucking breaths in this life. You might as well go on your long run. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself now, but it's all good. Nearly here at Grange, and now the hard part starts. Now I have to climb 300 meters. I'll let you know when I'm at the top. I am in bits. Ah. Grange Tower, but at least the climbing is done because my legs are shot. So the climbing is done. Time to get the fuck out of here. Ah. Where are you? Oh wait, I'm on the way down to you.
Just craving some real water. I have electrolytes and I have my tailwind, but I'm just craving some real water, some cold water. Nice. So now I gotta plow on. I love some sugar. Right, well I put the hammer down a little bit on the way back. I've got 3k left. Get back home into a nice warm shower, sort the body out, and enjoy the rest of my day. So I'll fill you back in when I get home. That was shit. 25k done, 2 hours 34 minutes with 342 meters of elevation total throughout. Glad to have it done. Fairly sluggish there today. I was sick the last few days, so I'm very happy to have that done out of the way. Time to chill out now for the rest of the day. I do nothing. But regardless, thanks for coming with me.